Right, and 1, 2, 3. Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another reaction video or another tech review. Today,
professional tech review.
Yeah, professional tech review.
Make this known,
but by the normal dudes. One normal guy and one tech guy. It's your boy Uncle Kevin, joined by the one and only
Julio, Fresh Zone Records.
Yeah, ain't nobody heard of those zones, but it is what it is. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Shorts.
Let's get to it.
Hey, it's Larson, and welcome to the Tesla Roundup.
Why does it sound
Tesla's
like you,
Model
mate?
S isn't the only thing going.
That's you.
That's not me.
Is that fair? Confirm.
Plaid.
Is that not him?
There was a silent giant on display at the Model S Plaid delivery event. Also, Elon nonchalantly unveiled Tesla's plans to build superchargers with increasing power levels all the way up to a mind-boggling 350 kilowatts. More on this later. The Plaid Model X is just as insane as the Model S when adjusted for the fact that it's a 50...
Wait. There's an S Plaid. Now there's an X Plaid.
Yes, so this is the SUV version of the S. So they have like, I think, between 70 or 80%.
Yeah.
Parts or similarities, basically. Yeah, according to what
Elon?
I hear. I didn't hear from Elon.
It was Elon. Hey, Elon, if you're watching this, is what he's saying true?
500-pound luxury SUV with falcon wing doors. While the Model X Plaid wasn't mentioned during the Plaid delivery presentation, the Plaid powertrain seems to be coming to both of Tesla's high-end models. The interior is heavily reminiscent of the Model S Plaid, and the specs are nearly as wild. The Model X version of the Plaid powertrain will have a 0 to 60 time of 2.5 seconds and a top speed.
That's an SUV.
0.25. But
Yeah.
why are you trying to go in 2.5 seconds at 100 km an hour? Listen, these numbers are just for marketing.
It's not just for market, it's for fun though. You're supposed to have fun with your car. Like,
Yeah,
car is not meant. I know a lot of people say, I just need my car to drive from point A to point B. It's not like that. You have to enjoy your car.
but where are you gonna go?
On the highway, trying to overtake somebody.
2.5 seconds, 100 kilometers. Drivers, stop listening to this. Let's talk.
On the track.
Where are you gonna go in 2.5 seconds, 100 km an hour? You know what I mean? Like, that's a crash.
Imagine, okay, let me give you a small image now, like a visualizer.
Yeah.
Imagine your wife is pregnant and her water just broke.
Yeah, I ain't driving at no 2.5 seconds, all right? I'm making sure we're fast, but we're not crazy, all right? This is crazy.
And this is an SUV too. I think the Chevrolet, what is that car called? The small Chevrolet just came out.
I don't know, the Volt?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Volt is not, that's a Papa's car. I'm talking of like there's a, oh my goodness. The smallest is Chevrolet Sport with a mid-engine. Yeah, so that one is like 2.7 seconds. Yeah, so imagine putting comparison with an SUV, 2.5
speed of 163 miles per hour. For comparison, here are some other cars with a 2.5 second 0 to 60 time. The Bugatti Veyron, the Porsche 911 Turbo S, the Lamborghini Huracan, the McLaren 720S, and the BMW M8 Competition. It's right there with some extremely high-end performance cars, but brings a new level of luxury that isn't possible with any of those other cars. Here's something even more wild that I haven't seen discussed anywhere else. The Model X Plaid is currently listed as cheaper than the Model S Plaid. The Model S Plaid starts at around $130,000, while the Model X Plaid is starting at $120,000.
That's a family car. I just thought of it, a family car with 2.5 seconds, 0 to 60. So you can carry your whole family very fast.
It's 120,000.
But it's light though compared to those other cars. Those cars, I think the lease would be like 200 grand. Yeah, I think it's a good deal. Guys, let me know what you guys
Starting a GoFundMe.
to buy a Model X Plaid.
They change quickly, but for now the X Plaid is $10,000 cheaper. I'm not sure if this is an error following the rapid price change of the Model S Plaid and the cancellation of the Model S Plaid Plus, or if this is the intended purchase price. One thing's for sure, the Model X Plaid delivers more performance and comfort than any other SUV on the planet. It delivers more performance than most supercars and costs only a little.
Wait, it delivers more performance than every other SUV, but comfort. I think that might be a little bit exaggerated. Do you think Model X Plaid is the most comfortable SUV in the market right now?
I don't know, because I haven't been in a Tesla, but I've been in a Range Rover and I was in a Jaguar. Is it F-Pace?
F-Pace?
I-Pace, whatever,
Yeah.
the electro one.
That's the I-Pace. Yeah, Range Rovers, they have a name for making comfortable cars. Like there's Bentley, there's that's I think that's just exaggerated.
And before you plan on coming rob me, I was just test driving, you know. Yeah, I had a suit on. I lied that I'm a billionaire, but it is what. Don't rob me.
They knew he was lying. It was charity.
I had to, you know. You gotta feel these things.
They didn't know your brokers can buy. Like
I had to get into like yo.
Little more than a fully
just
decked out
sitting there.
Cadillac Escalade. It's just so clear that the Plaid.
Wait, so is the car out or what? Why am I seeing this is not the SUV?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's on sale yet. They've started giving it out to people to buy, but you can order for one.
Oh
yeah, I think there's also a Model S Plaid that is on sale right now.
Yeah,
but the X Plaid is not on. I mean, it's on sale, but it's not being delivered.
So you're gonna buy a car you have never seen?
It happens in Tesla. I think that's their entire market. People buying cars that they've never seen or even tested.
You're buying pictures, all right?
They buy marketing.
There's not even a picture.
But the thing though is it's kind of like Apple we spoke about the last time. They deliver at the end of the day.
Yeah, but we see it. You see it. You know what your next Apple MacBook is going to look like. Here, this guy's video is just showing us the S. This is not even the S Plaid. This is just the Model S, yeah?
Yeah, but it's basically the same. It's the same car. It's just... it's the same.
It's an idea. You're buying into an idea. $100,000 idea. Yo, Musk, you need to talk, bro. How you doing this? You are buying an idea.
Tesla doesn't run ads too, which is crazier.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Powertrain is game-changing technology, even on the heavier Model X. The implications for this are far-reaching and affect the rest of the auto industry from top to bottom. The value of a car is primarily based in its cost to build and its capabilities in terms of performance. Tesla is offering the cars with the best capabilities full stop, and on the high end can completely undercut the cost of existing performance supercars. They've literally brought the cost of world-class hypercar specifications down to the low-end supercar price range of below $150K. As if that wasn't enough, they continue to bring down production costs on the Model 3 and Model Y, filling up every niche in the burgeoning EV market. Alongside all the other advancements they've been making company-wide, it's difficult to see how Tesla won't completely dominate the EV space moving forward. Elon is well known for his off-the-cuff style, and one particular tangent during his presentation caught a lot of attention. While reviewing the status of the supercharger network, he mentioned that Tesla plans to increase the power delivery capacity of their superchargers in a stepwise fashion. Right now, the best...
Do you know how fast can a Tesla charge? Before, can it charge like in 10 minutes, 18 minutes before you can get it full?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was told like you can take 30 minutes for a full charge on the supercharger.
That's quite long though. How many?
Because that's like if from empty to it being full, I don't know. Like, because I was told you can charge it for the same time like it takes you to pour gas. But that's like for a certain number of Ks.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you wanted to like fully charge, then it takes longer time to do it.
Yeah, that's the only challenge I have with electric cars, just that charge time. Because when I buy a car, I don't want to like drive it just in the city. You want to travel with it, right?
No, but isn't like, where are you going? How long is the thing? 300 Ks? Or 3,000 Ks?
300. I think that this one might deliver up to 370 or 380 miles, not kilometers. That's like 500 kilometers, 500 something kilometers.
Oh yeah, so you're not really going like inter-province, more in the province. So really, like if you're here.
Yeah, but how about you want to travel from like Vancouver to like Toronto? How would you do it?
Well, then you have to go through the supercharging system, right? So
a lot of times.
yeah.
30 minutes.
Which is the same if you're doing it with gas, isn't it? You're just going to
it's like 5 minutes, 5 minutes, step up, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, step up.
Yeah, but this is $0, $0.
You're paying for, who told you $0? You pay for the thing though.
How much you pay?
It doesn't matter. It's not about the time though.
I thought he promised
$0. Money is the time.
Didn't he promise y'all $0? Check out his videos. Didn't he say like we're gonna put superchargers throughout the highway for free? Oh, it's not really free.
Elon Musk?
Yeah. When you started this thing, like I think the first people who bought Teslas get it for free.
Who's gonna pay for the electric bill though?
Tesla. Bro, you're paying $100,000 for an idea. The least they will do is pay the electricity for you.
Nah, my guy, that's charity.
V3 superchargers have a max output of 250 kilowatts, but Elon specifically said they aim to increase this number to 280 kilowatts, then to 300 kilowatts, then to 350 kilowatts. They've gone from a grand total of 0 superchargers to over 25,000 in just a few years, and the rate of expansion continues upward. I'm tempted to call this a...
See, we need to call out this man on his numbers. You can't just say 25,000. This is 25,000 globally, not 25,000.
But globally though.
Yeah, how many countries are there globally? And how many cities? And how many people own Teslas?
Yeah, but that's a good start. How about other companies? They haven't, like Tesla has the biggest charging network.
They made the promise. Nobody asked them to do that.
So what was the promise?
The promise was, you're going to buy this electric car. We're going to put out these superchargers all throughout the highways around the world for free, which now is not really free. And then, so you can't then say we've made 25,000. No. You promised us. How many gas stations are there? How many gas stations are there?
I don't think he gave a time limit. So
yeah, cool for him. But
working towards it.
Still, you can't just say, oh, there are 25,000.
Even if Jesus comes and they are putting superchargers,
facts.
He's working towards his promise.
Yeah, but you can't just say 25,000.
But that's the number.
Yeah, but
they put out 25,000.
Put it in context. Don't just say okay, are there 25,000 superchargers from Vancouver to Toronto? Or there's like 4 or 5. Like we need.
That's not, do your cost benefit analysis. It doesn't work that way.
Plaid level update as well. Tesla wouldn't be the first to offer 350 kilowatt charging, as Electrify America has a few in operation, but they are extremely few and far in between. Higher kilowatt capacities would become the exclusive offering at new supercharger stations, while other networks pick and choose how to distribute a range of power capabilities even within the same charging station. In other words, there will most likely be more high-power superchargers with more delivery density than any other network. While the supercharger network is exclusive
mostly in the United States and in Canada, I would think.
To Tesla owners, Elon has mentioned that the supercharger network is being made accessible to other electric cars. Apparently, it's a low-key move, but it is a critical one. Tesla certainly has the easiest to use and highest quality fast charging network, which would make it the charging station of choice for most EV owners. As gas cars fade away and EVs take over the global fleet, charging stations will become just as important as gas stations for keeping our economy going.
I was thinking of something here. Why don't they make a rule or, should I say a policy? Because you can't really enforce that kind of a rule yet. So every filling station or every gas station must have an electric charging station.
Must.
What?
Must.
Yeah.
Like force them to do it.
I don't know if you can force them, but put some, maybe like an incentive. Just, I don't know, not necessarily force them, but ask them or convince them or just make them do it.
Who pays for it though? Because remember, Tesla is free.
Tesla's not actually free.
Yeah, but you pay it when you buy it, right?
And also the thing is,
you pay monthly.
The thing is, you're not necessarily putting a Tesla charging station there.
Yeah.
You're putting a random charging station that can also charge a Tesla or a Chevrolet Bolt or whatever.
Yeah.
So if imagine you go to a gas station, because now you have to drive to a Tesla charging station or an electric car charging station to charge your electric car.
Yeah.
But imagine if you're driving to like a gas station.
But for a gas station, I'm not in the business of EV, right? I'm in the business of gas.
But then it's going to be easier though. Like, you know how gas stations are in strategic locations, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you can get access to EVs like that.
Yeah, but then remember, for gas stations, they're in the business of gas and fast moving traffic, right? So it's like in and out, in and out, in and out. If you come with your EV, not Tesla, and you park it there, and then you have to charge it for an hour, it means per day we're basically charging 12 cars. So at what point does it justify the cost of infrastructure? For a gas person, like isn't you buy your, what you call it, franchise, and then I've established it, and where my money comes from is the amount of traffic that passes by in that location. So when you have EVs, because the problem with EVs is it's just there, that space, and then you need to have X amount of cars come in to justify the cost of it. That's why at supermarkets it makes sense to have a charger, because whilst you're shopping, your thing is charging, and then that space is just there dedicated to you.
Yeah, I guess they can enforce it in some filling stations, but there's some filling stations that have like a coffee or a cafe where you can, buy gas and also maybe get like coffee or something. So imagine those ones that have like a little bit bigger parking spaces.
Yeah,
they can mount EVs there.
Well, it has to.
And it's a lot like the gas stations with this cafes. There are lots when you're traveling. So imagine if all of those ones, at least the ones by the highway, have EV charging stations. It's gonna be very profitable for even the guys.
Yeah, it's a conversation that has to happen between.
Well, the only thing I was thinking was, because I think there's some things they need to do for filling stations to avoid fire and all those policies. I don't know if those things affect.
No, because there's still. I don't know, like, what's the source, like the infrastructure of it, like where the power comes from. Yeah. But if it's from the power lines, like, I'd assume it's the same. It's the same line that you just connect and like to make it industrial. It should be fine. But then the problem is, remember, it's EV versus gas, and you don't want the gas people don't want anything to do with EV, because that takes away from their core business. So if there's, I don't know if it makes sense, but if I go and park my if I'm putting fuel and I'm paying, like right now, if you're in California where you're paying $7 a gallon for gas, and there's an EV guy who bought a Tesla and there's the referrals and he's paying nothing, the next thing this person is going to think, do I really?
But the thing is, at the end of the day, though, I don't think that can be a decisive a factor to decide what what car you get, because
cost of gas will, man. If my cost of listen, I pay gas. That's too much. Think about it. I pay, say, $2,400 for gas a year, and then the cost when you're buying a Tesla, they charge you that same $2,400 for the supercharger thingy for the rest of your life, right? I might as well just do that than to pay $2,400 for the next 10 years.
I think Tesla they don't charge per month.
Yeah,
you pay per charge as well. I think that's how it works.
No, I think they charge you when you buy it. That's when they charge you
for the supercharger.
For the rest of you. So I think it's a one-time payment. Oh yeah, because I don't know how they do it monthly.
One-time payments. I don't think it's that way. I mean, I'm not entirely sure though. You ask Elon Musk for him.
Your Tesla folks, I know you're there. Comment.
Tesla's supercharger stations are in prime position to corner this market as it emerges. Throw in the restaurant operations trademarks that Tesla recently acquired, and it's easy to speculate that Tesla plans to fill out their charging ecosystem to include restaurants and convenience stores of their own. Since gas stations are a critical part of our infrastructure and most gas stations make money from services and goods other than gas, it makes sense for Tesla to follow this trajectory. At a normal gas station, the gas itself has a whole supply and delivery chain of companies. In addition to this, the land and the pumps are supplied by different companies, the convenience store might be from another chain of companies, and any other store around it is certainly going to be third party. However, if Tesla continues to execute on their supercharger network plans, they could maintain vertically integrated control over several, if not all, of those capital streams. Did you happen to catch the Model X at the Plaid delivery event? What do you think about 350 kilowatt supercharger stations and potential Tesla restaurants? Let me know. Subscribe and hit the like button to help the channel grow, and make sure to follow over on Twitter at
gas station.
Make their own?
Yeah, make their own Tesla station with restaurants. I think that's also very smart though.
Well, I have a challenge. Listen, Tesla, I know they did the test run with the Tesla whiskey, was it? And it was successful. But I feel like there's a point where you reach where it's like, okay, do you really want to eat in a Tesla restaurant? Like, I don't know how much of a Tesla fan you have to be to eat in a Tesla restaurant. I might try it for fun, but, eventually. So I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah, but people eat at 7-Eleven, like, it's still chicken they have. Like, what can be worse than that?
Exactly. Well, I'm not the target, Mike.
I'm trying to get the Tesla Model X Plaid interior. He didn't really focus on the interior in that video, But I'd like us to get some very nice and interesting topics about the interior of that Tesla.
Listen.
Yeah. Also, let's shout out to the guy that made that video. He's
Tesla Roundup.
Tesla Roundup. Please
go subscribe.
Go check out Tesla Roundup.
Tell him Uncle Kevin sent you here to subscribe.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Great video. Let's get it, man.
So you can actually see the dash.
Yeah, that's insane, actually.
Oh, it exists.
That's kind of insane.
What, the yoke?
The car.
Oh yeah, I told you it exists, but the delivery, people are not getting. I think it's because of the chip shortage. That's why the delivery is not on yet, but it actually does exist. And also see the yoke steering. What do you think of it?
I don't like it.
Why don't you like it? You know, just like is it the appearance or is it the usability?
Usability and the idea that I'm so used to a steering wheel that some things I get it. You have to evolve, but.
Yeah, me basically, when I'm driving, I keep my hand like that.
Yeah,
so that's the challenge. But I think, do you think the adaptability is going to be easy enough? Like, you don't have to necessarily spend so much time driving before you get familiar with it.
It's going to be like you will adapt eventually because you have to, but I feel like the first 3-4 weeks are tricky.
Tricky or horrible?
Tricky because you're holding on the 3 to 6. Is it 3 to what?
I think it's 10 and 2.
10 and 2, yeah, that one. So
but this is basically 3 and 9.
Yeah, like that's how they teach you to drive, right? So it's hard for me. I drive like this. I put my hand down. Sometimes I'm just holding down and I'm doing my thing. It's complicated. This I think if you're used to playing games, you can do it.
Elon Musk brought his childhood game console.
Yeah, I don't know. Man. This is tricky.
Yeah, for me though, like besides just the steering, I think the thing that might be difficult to adapt to be like the buttons where you have to, the signaling button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm used to, when you're turning at a corner, you can just, and then tap, like turn your steering and use the same hand to tap.
Yeah.
But then now you have to pay attention to press it, pay attention to unpress it.
Yeah. Nah. I think in the first 3 weeks, definitely it'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
But you get used to it. Like, it's everything you do with your phone. Remember, prior to this, you used to have those QWERTY keyboards.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, man, I don't know when the touch thing. But now it's just like, you don't even think about what you're doing.
Yeah, right.
So it's a matter of time in it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a big change. I think what happened to the video.
It's complicated.
Yeah, I think this one is a very big move for Tesla. And do you think this thing will reduce their market share in the EV market? Just the decision to put the yoke steering. Do you think it's going to affect their market share?
No, because Tesla's the thing is their target market is not me. It's not like someone who holds on to crazy stuff like I want my steering wheel.
Yeah,
it's more of the progressive people who just want, we have new technology. Yeah, lend this, let's do it. They'll buy it. I mean, people are buying the car that doesn't exist yet. So it's like, who's your target market? And then as well as like people will adapt, like eventually other cars will start copying this.
Yeah, let's see what this guy has to say.
Got that to look through the upper arc.
So this is my problem as a short person. I never see the top of my dash because the steering wheel's in the way.
Right.
This is actually the solution. So instead of changing like the display,
you see, I think that's the major advantage of the steering wheel. Seeing your dashboard, clearer visibility.
What do you want to see?
That's what he's saying, though.
But what do you want to see? What's there?
But the thing, it makes, for me though, I don't care about like really seeing on top of the dashboard unless there is like a head-up display there. But what it actually brings is an open kind of, I don't know, just this thing being cut off the top part. It feels like it's more open and more airy. And that's what
are you trying to see? You're driving. Focus on the.
Yeah, but
I get it. Your car, you can watch movies and drive itself, but. Focus on the road, mate. All right, eyes on the road.
I think you can find the way when it's in the showroom. I don't think you can honk at people.
Yeah, that's another weird one for me. The honk. I don't know why is the honk right there. This is muscle memory. Like in Nigeria, easy to greet people. Like
you're not greeting me with no honk.
So now you have to figure it out. Boop, boop, boop.
Nah,
it's not. It's kind of difficult.
It's there. You'll be used to it. Everything.
Yeah, no. That usually works. You can't flash people though.
Yeah, that's
Oh, so it knows the environment.
It's insane, man.
Nice.
It's crazy. has this all up here like this. So you can take and drag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so now the screen is almost like a real iPad. You can customize it and stuff, but it's a not Tesla created or developed screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't have Google or Apple CarPlay. It's just Tesla. Do you think that also hurts the car?
Yeah.
Why?
Man, I only drove once a car. Okay, this will expose me, but I only drove once a car that had Apple CarPlay.
Mm-hmm.
That was life.
Why?
Because everything is Siri. Everything is just, Siri, I want to go there. And then she's like, okay, puts in the
But
coordinates.
Tesla also has that too, and it's right on the steering wheel. They have like a voice thing.
Yeah, but it's not Siri now.
Might even work better than Siri in a Tesla.
Yeah, but like the way my phone knows me and everything is in there, it's like I just need that simple integration. Like,
okay, let me show you some advantages. Can you watch Netflix and Hulu? I mean, not while you're driving though, but because they don't work while you're driving.
Yeah.
But when you're like settled or relaxed, you can watch Netflix, watch Hulu, play games still. You can use the steering wheel to play games like car racing games with your screen. And then the pedals also work in case if you're driving and you want to brake on the game, you can use the pedal as well to brake. So it's not a car, it's an experience.
Why would I want to play games in my car?
That's how they sell it to you. This is not a car. It's a lifestyle. It's an experience.
Yeah, I get it all. But listen, the reason I have a car is for it to take me from point A to point B.
Nah.
The reason I have entertainment is when I'm with my nieces and my nephews. I want them to leave me alone. That they have it. They can do whatever. They can watch Netflix
in the car.
Right? Because I don't know, my nephew is going to be sitting right here breathing in your ear if you don't entertain him. So I'm like, if that helps, I'm all for it. But me, if I'm at point B, why would I start playing Formula One?
You have it there though. Like not a lot of people might use the function, but at least it's there for you. It's good to know that it's there.
You're just gonna be in your car like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you see, like the thing about life now, everything is being integrated to make it, make everything better. So I guess they're bringing the experience to the car too. So you can, if you want to live in your car, you buy a Tesla instead of a house.
We're getting to a point whereby you're gonna have to do nothing. But as crazy as it sounds,
isn't that a good thing?
That's a bad thing. Because you're gonna get to a point where they're like, oh, your floor can turn into an instant treadmill, so that when you're at the traffic light, you can start training your legs, or some shit like that. Or
actually, that seems very feasible.
Or your steering turns into weights, so you can pump. Like, yo, come on, relax, all right? We need to move, all right? You wanna play a video game? Go to your friend's house, play a game in his house. Come home. You know what I mean? Like, as humans, we're social animals. We're not meant to be.
But this is social life, yeah. This is enhancing your social life. It's Netflix, it's Hulu, YouTube.
How far are you driving for you to be able to watch a Netflix show?
But where are you going? It doesn't work while you're driving. It works when you're stopped.
Exactly. How long are you stopped?
I think the main purpose of this thing was if you're charging, if you get to
exactly. See, they know their problem, which is people are bored when they're charging this thing. That is what they should be telling you. When you're bored, charging our damn car, watch some Netflix. Not that you need this nonsense. You don't. Bruh, if you're driving, let's be real here. A car is one of the most useless type of investments you can make because you buy a car.
Investments.
Yeah, it's not even an investment. It's a useless thing. It's useful but useless because you buy it, it stays parked outside whilst you do whatever you're trying to do. They're trying to keep you inside it. That way, I don't know why they want to do it, but like, how long are you waiting? I know maybe when you're waiting, I know when I was waiting for my mom, I would need this. Because
when we go to church, I think when we go to church and she has to greet the whole church before coming back to the car.
Exactly.
I would definitely need a thing.
That's when it would work, but still, come on. Do you need it?
Let's see.
From the top. Take that.
So that's a camera. It has like the two sides and it can show you front and back. I think that's good. I think that one is necessary.
What do you mean?
So this is the main camera.
For the car?
Yeah, for the car. So you can see your front or your back and the two sides.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing though?
Like,
yo, what does the world come into? People help me.
I'm not sure what this guy is driving. Like, what are you driving?
Hey man, I got my old school Toyota from the 90s.
What are you driving?
Listen, you got rear view me.
Rear view mirror. You have see this one. You have a rear view mirror.
Yeah.
You have the side mirrors. You have everything.
Yeah.
But you also have this one to enhance the experience.
What's the point of you being in there? This thing does it on its own. What?
Yeah, but it's right there. Like that's the car.
This is like going on a bus. Okay.
But this. No. You still get to do something.
Okay, why you need a light? Okay, you have a camera to see the front, which you can see through the window, I'm assuming.
No, but I don't think that was the purpose. I think that camera is only meant for like a tight parking. Maybe you have your bumper is low, and then there's like a curb at the close to your bumper, so you don't hit it. Yeah, I think it's all functional. This one is functional. Stop hating.
Oh, dude, that is like life changing.
How is that life changing?
That's awesome. That is actually.
It is life changing. I mean, it's not life changing, but it's a good experience.
Imagine having music.
Yeah, down with this.
I'm down with it.
Karaoke.
That's not actually banned when you're driving.
Right. Where is the music button?
I think it's. Is this music? No. Wait,
Oh, here it is. Over here.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it's kind of whatever this, like a media player. I like that 'cause I was
So, what's the source of the music then?
I think they have Spotify. Everything is inbuilt.
Oh.
They have Spotify. They don't have Apple Music. I don't think they have Apple Music.
See what I mean? I'm Apple, like.
But Spotify is better though. I think they also have, you can play through Bluetooth. You can connect your phone. Yeah, you can play like that way, or you can use your Spotify account as well.
Yeah, because I'm Apple. Apple
I think musically you're covered, because even if you don't have Apple Music, you can still play through Apple Music using Bluetooth, so it works.
That's cool. Can you put it down at the bottom? Like you could.
Like it used to be like a long strip.
Along the bottom. I don't think you can.
Well, it's just sort of
That's
there.
cool.
That's kind of nice. You can see more map.
I love having more map. Oh, here's one thing that I was wondering about: is could you go underneath it a little bit? A little bit.
That's when you're driving, you want to. Well, you can hold the top
You can hold the
and
top.
the side, so that's probably enough.
That's one of those things. And down here, there is a little bit of a lip. There's
There's a little bit.
There's a
Oh,
little
right here
recess.
too. Like
There's
here's
a
a lip.
recess in here.
I would hold this thing. Like where
There
there
is.
is.
Huh?
There is a little bit.
Yeah, I think like if you're driving, you don't want to like. It's kind of weird to poke it, so you hold it. It's a thing. It's like driving a this guy. It's like driving a stick shift, right? Like just somewhere to rest your hand while you. Why are you laughing? These things are all functional.
Hey yo, Tesla, if you're in Vancouver, whoever has a Tesla dealership, call us. We want to come do a review for you.
Yeah. Let's check it. I think if you get into the car though, you
I appreciate some of
appreciate
this
these things more.
stuff. Like, yo, I'm driving. Focus. Eyes on the road.
What do you think driving is like?
Eyes on the road. Don't be. Look how far stretched this hand is from where the steering is. Look, this is the brake, yeah?
Yeah, that's the
brake.
yeah.
Look at his hand. Like, what are you doing, bro?
I think he's holding a camera with his right, so he's stretching with the left. That's why it's like that. It's not necessarily like that. You can easily do it like this, but
Okay.
yeah.
It's enough to like.
Yeah, that's.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I don't.
Dang, that feels good.
Yeah, I need to see the back. There's a screen at the back too.
I want that.
For the kids or
The steering wheel on my car right now.
Yeah.
Let's just like pop it off.
And also, I don't think they're gonna mention. Oh yeah, let's see this part.
You're just barely noticing. He's so hard.
So that's the gear selector.
Let's see.
I wonder if it was just like up.
Yeah. So the gear selector, it works on the screen. If when you get in the car, they have like a function where it tells you, it looks at the environment and tell you if you want to go front or back. Like you don't have to think about where you're going to anymore. Tesla is going to help you think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just get in your car and then sit down. Maybe you're braining your lane that day. You're like, Tesla, I don't know. Am I going front? Am I going backwards? And then they'll tell you you're going forward.
Like I said, just like getting on a bus. You're not buying a car, you're buying a self-driving bus.
So yeah, in case if Tesla selects like forward and you want to go backwards, so if you see this part of the screen, yeah, all you have to do is drag it down, then it's gonna take you backwards. That's it. Just drag the screen down, it's gonna take you backwards. But if the screen fails, then that's where you have these functions they are currently showing you now. Yeah, the PR, but you hardly have to click. I mean, according to Tesla, they said you hardly have to like click on those functions.
Oh, we'll put it in there just in case. Right. Let's do that. You know, like
So this is a back screen. So this screen, I think it supports gaming. It has a good spec according to what they said. It has a good spec, but until you maybe use it, you can't really tell. But for me, I think it's quite small and it's low. I don't think you want to play a game like this.
It's for the babies, not for you, mate.
Anyway, that could be a good excuse. So that's also the airflow, right? It has no visible air condition, whatever they call those things. So the airflow comes out in small gaps, and then you can control it with your screen as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. I told you this is technology. This is 2050 in 2021.
100,000, mate. I expect a lot. A 100,000.
Do you think they've delivered for 100,000?
I've never been in one, but from what I see, I think they're worth it.
Oh, they're worth it?
They're worth it. Bro, from just envy.
I definitely think they're worth it.
Is it worth it?
Sometimes
though?
I feel like they might even be under market value.
Well,
because of the R&D that goes into it.
How much you going to charge for a car? I don't know.
I see your boy MKBHD did his own S Plaid. He got one too.
Yo, I'm about to get me a Model S. Go fund me, Uncle Kevin. I don't know if I would spend $100,000 on a car.
No, don't speak like that, though. Don't ever speak.
No, it's not a.
This thing is just money, like
yeah,
it's a tool.
but I don't know. I don't know if I'm that type of dude though. Like, even if I have $1 billion, I just don't see myself doing that. Like,
see,
I feel like there are more problems in this world than me driving a car with a touch screen that I can. Like, yo, man.
See, that was not a necessary function. It's just for convenience. Stop saying that.
I don't know, man. I think there's far more things I can do with my money to help other people.
See, when you get to that level, you know you change your mind.
Like, yo, let me buy me 100.
Yeah, not let me buy me $100,000 car. It's like, let me get comfortable. Especially when you've done a lot of things for people and you're like, I've helped people, I've done this, I've done that, I've gotten to this level. I think it's time I treat myself, and then you get something like this. It's not just something like a Tesla is not a car you struggle, you're trying to survive, and then you buy a Tesla. It's a car that you use to reward yourself.
It's not a functional car.
Because this one is crossed over to like luxury or maybe premium. You can call it premium.
That's my thing. Like, see me, I guess at this point I'm just after take me from point A to point B.
Your brokers is
listen, I ain't broke. I don't know what this man is talking about. I ain't no broke man, all right? I'm good. All right, I'm on YouTube, fam. What you talking about? You're supposed to make money? But all I'm saying is, at 110,000, you know what I mean? Like
120,000,
120,000 plus 12% GST and PST.
You just have to look for someone who's First Nation, Indigenous American,
crazy,
and then you can buy it tax-free.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot of hassle just to get a car. Like, if you have it, let us know in the comment section what it's like, because I'm pretty sure you won't have this car until next year, December. They could have the
S Plaid.
Yeah,
I think that one is being delivered right now, but the X Plaid is the one they won't have
until December next year.
Not until December. That's a long time. I think that's what Tesla said. That's when Tesla said they'll deliver the Cybertruck.
December next year, it's coming out finally.
Not December. I think next year. Said third quarter of next year, second quarter of next year.
That thing is hideous, man.
Yeah, I was gonna put a deposit down, but I'm like,
do it. Do it, mate.
I was thinking of it again. I'm like,
here's my thing, but I don't get it. So say you put a deposit up, on the Tesla thing, they're like, give us 2,500, and then what? So when it's time to pick it up, you have to pay up. Or
no, you don't. Like, you can do your mortgage, do your bank thing. You just do the normal paper thing for a car, right?
Oh yeah, but like, isn't for a car, like, the
deposit is just to hold your space. It's like if it doesn't work, excuse me,
we'll give you back your money.
You give back your money. You can get back. It's refundable, right? So, but the deposit is just that 100,000 people want their cars, so we're making 100,000 instead of making 100,000 cars, and you don't know who you're gonna sell it to. Yeah.
Let me know in the comment section if I should get a Tesla or you think you should get a Tesla. Jude or Kevin, we'll put out a poll. Who should get a Tesla first? If I'm getting a Tesla, I'm not paying 100,000.
Which one would you rather get?
Model 3.
Like, don't think like that. That's like the basic of the base. I'm sure you want to get like the standard Model 3.
This is my dream car when it comes to Tesla is the Model S, like the normal Model S.
My dream car when it comes to Tesla is the Roadster. I don't know. First and foremost, because it gets up to 620 miles. That's like 1,000 kilometers. So on range, I think I'll be good on range. And yeah, that's basically why I want a Tesla.
Yeah.
I need the range because comparatively, I think Tesla stands out when it comes to range. And the only company that is claiming they will beat Tesla is Lucid Air. But it's a claim though until we actually...
What do they have? See, man, I don't even know this stuff. Who the hell is Lucid Air?
Dreams.
Listen, I started my own car company. It's called Family. Kevin's Family. Coming out.
Such a long, weird name. But that's a Lucid Air. You see how slick it looks? It looks really, really good.
Okay. Nah, this looks like a Lexus, man. What you talking about?
Looks like a Lexus? How? Like, what eye are you using to look at it?
This just looks like this is a normal car, man. Like,
no.
Like this reminds me.
I don't want to go on because I don't know if there's a short video we can watch, but I don't want to go on speaking about the Lucid Air. But it's a pretty good car.
Tesla fan, yeah. He's not gonna talk about Lucid Air.
Yeah. So that's basically. I don't want us to add Lucid Air. This could be a different content, guys. If you want us to bring Lucid Air, do a review to Lucid Air. Feel free to.
If you want us to talk about Lucid Air,
let us know.
Let us review Lucid Air one day. Yeah. I'm already getting the Model S. No, I'll start with the Model 3. Feel it. If I like it after a year, then I'll be like, okay. I'll jump out. But for me right now, cars are all about functionality. It's a piece of machine that just has to do what it has to do. Right? Don't be out here telling me watch Netflix when you're stopping at a traffic light. Like, what the hell?
You don't have to use it. Like, Tesla is not like, you must use this thing while you're driving.
They're saying it.
For you.
They're like Apple, where they charge you for stuff you don't need. They're like, oh, you want this 30 GPU. Like, what the hell is GPU?
Let's end this video. Let's end this video.
Hey. Yo, it's been your favorite uncle, YouTube's favorite uncle, Uncle Kevin.
Julio.
I hope you enjoyed our video. Let us know if you'll be getting the X-Plaid, S-Plaid. If Model 3 Plaid comes out, just think about it.
Yeah, I think that might be a good option, Model 3 Plaid.
With a steering thing. See, my problem is that thing.
Yeah.
And what do you think of it's the aeroplane thing, right?
Oh, thrusters? What is that?
Like planes, that's what they use, right? That thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where they got it from?
Yeah.
Are you a pilot? Would you recommend? Anyway, let us know in the comment section which type of content you like us to create for you guys. Yep. I'm the normal guy on this tech reviews. We got your tech resident, Mr. Julie over there. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Next time!